Good circulation is crucial for our body to function. The liver, the heart, the kidneys, the brain need it, including the intimate delicacy, delicate parts that we have in the body. And for this to function, there are foods you can consume every day at breakfast or at night, which will improve the flow so that all these more delicate parts can react. If you're a man and it doesn't work, if you are a woman and it doesn't react, it is very likely that you need to consume some of these foods every day for weeks or even months, depending on the severity of your condition. Foods that can improve blood flow, that can revive certain tissues, that can make delicate parts of the body react, which everyone should have functioning well. What are they? What is their dosage? How are they taken? What are the supplements, techniques, practices you can use to improve the flow that is probably dying in you now? Many times we ignore that circulation is a central part of the functioning of every tissue, cell or organ we have in the human body. If there is not good circulation, we will not have good brain development or good bodily function in every aspect. And this is precisely what causes it not to work in men, not to react in women, and literally lose appetite, often not even wanting to engage in certain acts because our organs embarrass us. They finish very quickly, don't work, don't react, don't get up, or in the end, they don't even have an adequate form that gives appetite to the person watching you. Everything will depend on which foods you can consume to stimulate these tissues, improve circulation, and produce certain hormones so they can grow, improve, and physically react. Number 1. Ginger tea. Ginger tea is a tea known worldwide for improving circulation. Besides making the blood thinner, that is, less sticky and better for circulation, it allows our tissues to also benefit from the increased production of thyroid hormones. The thyroid is the gland that produces other hormones in the body. In men, testosterone. In women, estrogen produces the activity of the attack that we all know and activates the body to function by improving circulation, opening the veins, and allowing the blood to flow without having to endure a high concentration of sugar, cholesterol, which curiously and probably are the most common causes of lack of activity and why it is not working and not flowing to the delicate parts of your body. Drink ginger tea every day. Make sure you have healthy hormones. This way, everything will be able to function and improve in any situation. If you need something natural in a concentrated supplement for this purpose, if you are a man, look for Lion's Roar, Virilitize, and Korku Health from Finland. If you are a woman, the Mayo, Inositol, the Lion's Roar, and the Metathyroid at finlandvitamins.com. Number 2, beets. Beets have a red color, a blood color, literally, that helps produce a spectacular circulation ingredient called nitric oxide. This nitric oxide opens the arteries, opens the veins, improves circulation, and probably if you are not seeing a good flow in this intimate part or in this part that needs to react, you need nitric oxide to open the flow so that blood can enter and function and stop and do all the duties it has to do, which you already know exactly where I want to go. You need to consume these foods every day, which produce nitric oxide, open circulation, thin the blood, reduce sugar, cholesterol, which is exactly what I'm going to talk to you about right now. If you need something natural for this purpose, look again for the Lion's Roar. If you are a man or woman, Virilitize for men and Mayo Inositol for women. Number 3, cauliflower. Not many people know this secret, and probably if you search for it on the internet, you won't find much information. It's a secret unknown I'm giving you. Cauliflower helps improve circulation because it enhances oxygenation. Oxygen, which gives life to the blood, is somewhat like a soda bottle. When you open it and hear the famous psst of a bottle opening, it comes out with liquid everywhere. That's what you want to achieve. You need to oxygenate your blood, exercise, eat cauliflower, which will help improve those cravings that flow to the intimate area you are wanting to achieve. You need, obviously, in all this to improve walking, exercise, tear the muscle. It doesn't matter if you are a man or a woman, go to the gym so that tearing the muscle produces a greater amount of hormones, and those hormones can activate these organs you want to revive, and everything can function. If you need something natural for this purpose, you already know what I mentioned to you recently. Look for them at finlandvitamins.com. Number 4. Spinach or red meat. When we think about blood, we need to understand that we need red blood cells, red blood, to ensure good oxygenation, good circulation, and to have the necessary strength to lift an organ that is probably dying. You need to not be anemic to have good concentrated blood with oxygen and nutrients so that all this can work. And for this, it is important to consider the consumption of red meat, which, by the way, produces a greater amount of male and female hormones to also develop the secondary characteristics of these organs that you need to reactivate. Remember that red meat and spinach produce better quality blood. Red blood. It is the same blood you need for this organ to be revived and reignited as you are wanting to do. Eat a piece every day, go exercise at the gym, tear the muscle, lift weights. Because it might seem unbelievable, but the people who exercise their muscles the most, who tear them, rip them daily, are the ones who have the most hormones and can't hold back because they become like bulls at the moment of the act because their circulation is truly healthy. If you need something natural and you are a man to solve this problem, look for Virilitize and then go to the gym, the Apolyser and the Kurkuhel from Finland, and if you are a woman, the Myonositol, the Lion's Roar, and in addition to that, the Metathyroid at finlandvitamins.com. Number 5. If you have diabetes, you need foods that lower your sugar. One of the primary causes of circulatory damage, especially in these members that are not used daily and are simply activated when needed, is that circulation is damaged if your blood is full of sugar. If you're obese, have problems with weight gain, feel lazy, your sugar levels rise, or you are already pre-diabetic or have a diabetes, welcome to the club. The club where circulation is damaged, impaired because the circulation is full of sugar. You must lower your sugar intake. You must consume foods that will improve it. Cinnamon, mint teas, foods or supplements that can improve circulation so that the nerve damage, the circulatory damage you have caused can recover. Remember that for this, there are countless foods and supplements that can help you, but you also often need supplements to repair the nerve damage that probably no longer functions. It doesn't react because the circulation has already killed the nerves. If you need something natural for this purpose, look for Neuromatrix, look for Garlic Gold, Metaglucose, Board Brain from Finland at finlandvitamins.com. Don't forget to give the video a like, share it with someone who is suffering from this issue. It might be your close friend who needs you to work with what I have revealed in this video. A like for the video, a like, and a hug to everyone.